Bonjour étudiants, comment ça va Manahil et comment ça va Fatma? D'accord, aujourd'hui on va apprendre le temps. Today we're going to learn how to ask about weather or about weather. Everything will be about weather. So are you ready? Do you have a registered notebook, everything with you?
Yes, sir.
And can you hear me properly?
Yes, sir.
D'accord. So, j'ai partagé le dossier avec vous. I have shared the file with you and you can see aujourd'hui, on va apprendre. Can you see this properly?
Yes, sir.
D'accord. So, aujourd'hui means today. On va apprendre, on stand for we. On va apprendre, we're going to learn. Le temps. Le temps means the weather. Actually, temps has I mean two different meanings. If you are talking about tenses, then we can use also about the tenses, which means le temps. You guys, can you give me a quick second? I need to. Okay, so we were discussing about weather. So le temps has the meaning of time also, and weather and tenses also. It has three meaning. So now let come. I will be bringing you on the second slide, and this one is about. Okay, so can you read with me? Quel temps fait-il?
Quel temps fait-il?
Yeah, quel temps fait-il means what is the weather like? What is the weather like? कैसा मौसम है? Quel temps fait-il? Manaïl, toi, tu peux lire quel temps fait-il?
Quel temps fait-il?
Quel temps fait-il, which means what is the weather like? And if it's really hot, as you can see, you can say il fait chaud. Repeat that, please. Il fait chaud.
Il fait chaud.
Il fait chaud means it is hot. It is hot. So we always be expressing this weather expressions using il fait. So I'm going to show you the word documents I wrote. I always be asking question in this way. Quel temps fait-il? What is the weather like? And answer will be always like this. Will be starting using il. Il. Okay. Il fait. Let me fix. Il fait. So you remember whenever someone asks you about weather, you always be starting, you always be saying your sentence using il fait. Il fait means actually it does. Il fait, suppose that if it is good weather, you can say il fait beau. So weather is understood actually. So you don't need to write weather. Il fait chaud. And the slide was il fait chaud. So chaud means hot and now it is hot. So we're going to back on the slide and we see. So d'accord. Quel temps fait-il, Fatma?
Quel temps fait-il?
Non, non,
Il fait
répondez-moi.
chaud.
Il fait chaud. Il fait chaud. It is hot. Ça va? D'accord, très bien. Alors, now this is for Manahil. Quel temps fait-il, Manahil?
Il fait du soleil.
Soleil, very nice pronunciation. Il fait du soleil. Repeat everybody. Il fait du soleil.
Il fait du soleil.
Yeah, il fait du soleil means it is sunny. As you can see, it is sunny. Il fait du soleil. Très bien. Now come on to the fifth slide, I suppose, or third. Quel temps fait-il? Il fait froid when it is cold. जैसे आजकल सर्दी है, we are in winter, we can say il fait froid. Il fait froid. It is cold. Quel temps fait-il? Il fait beau. So il fait beau means it is nice weather. So if you think sometime we like the weather when there is sun also or little bit cloud, so we can say it is nice weather. Neither show, neither hot, like neither winter. So in French we can say il fait chaud, il fait beau, pardon. So can you ask me answer questions, Fatma? What is written in French? How can we ask a question about weather, then I'm going to give you the answer. Can you ask this question, please? What you see, which is written in the blue?
Sorry, sir, my mic was off.
Yeah.
Quel temps fait-il?
Quel temps fait-il? Quel temps fait-il? Quel temps fait-il? Il fait beau. It is good. It is good weather. Il fait beau. D'accord. Now there are some a bit of missing words here. Quel temps fait-il? It is just to make you understand that how we can improve the writing or spelling in French. So what do you think? What should I write in the missing, like in the blank on the line, missing word? How do we spell temps? Okay, do you remember what is the spelling for temps?
Sir, T-E-M-P-S.
Well done, very nice. So are we pronouncing last P of temps or
No,
PS? Yeah, the PS are silent here. So quel temps fait-il? Quel temps fait-il? Il fait mauvais. So il fait mauvais means it is bad weather. It is bad. So it is bad. Il fait mauvais. Mauvais actually a noun which means bad. This can be a thing also. मिसाल के तौर पे il est très mauvais. He is very bad. Je me sens très mauvais. I'm feeling very bad. Il fait mauvais. It is bad. It is bad weather. So weather is understood because we asking very specific questions for the weather. Quel temps fait-il? So that's why in the answer they don't say again about the weather. And oblique gris. Gris means when there is too much the clouds, or after rain sometimes we feel very gray weather. So this is gris when you have so many humidity, or you can there is no sun, or we everything is wet. So this type of weather called il fait gris. Il fait gris. D'accord? Do you understand?
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And you should write everything, because I'm speaking or teaching very slow. So if you see, it's better to write, or I will be giving you the lesson back on WhatsApp, inshallah. Now, quel temps fait-il? Now there are so many letters are missing. Quel temps fait-il? Il fait du vent. So actually, vent, wind stand vent in French. V-E-N-T, vent. Il fait du vent. It is windy. When there is too much winds, or everything is going away, so we can say il fait du vent. It is very windy. Let's move to the next slide. So there are still some letter missing. So Q-U-E, just for reminding you, Q-U-E-L, quel, T-E-M-P-S, quel temps, fait-il, F-A-I-T hyphen I-L, quel temps fait-il? Il fait du brouillard. Il fait du brouillard. Please, Fatma, can you read? Il fait du brouillard.
Il fait de billard.
Yeah, il fait du brouillard means it is foggy. Once we, normally, I think nowadays, or in January, in the December, we have fog in grounds areas like countryside, or in Punjab also we have so many fog, or even in Karachi once live le matin, when we get up early in the morning, we can see in the winter il fait du brouillard. So brouillard, it is foggy. Manahil, can you say this? Il fait du brouillard.
Il fait du billard.
Brouillard. D'accord, très bien. Okay, so now they have given us all the related pictures, and so I'm going to ask you one by one about all the pictures, and just to see that how much you observed, how much you learned. Okay, so the first one is coming for Fatma, and for the sunny, where you see the sun. Alors, Fatma, quel temps fait-il?
Il fait
Il fait du soleil.
sol.
Il fait du soleil. It is just checking your, your memory. Il fait du soleil. D'accord. For the second one, which has sun and clouds together, a small one. And for Manail, Tua, quel temps fait-il?
Il fait des grès.
Il fait beau. It was for good weather. Il fait beau. D'accord. Fatma, Tua, the third one picture, once the alien is sitting, I think. Quel temps fait-il?
Il fait, il fait,
Il fait froid.
il fait froid.
Il fait froid. So it seems difficult really in first class. We cannot memorize everything. Bring this back, please. Now let's see what is happening in the. Alors, so ici il y a des orages. In this picture, in this slide, you can see it's thunder. So in French, we say orage. So we in like for expressing this thundering, we use il y a. Il y a stand for there is and there are. Okay. So il y a des orages. Read with me. Il y a des orages.
Il y a des orages.
Il y a des orages when it is thunder. Très bien. Il y a des nuages. So clouds are nuages in French. So when there are clouds, we can say in French, il y a des nuages. There are clouds. Il y a des nuages. Quel temps fait-il? Il pleut. Now you have new expression, which means it is raining. So here we use only il because pleuvoir is a verb in French, which means to rain. So they use a conjugated verb with third person singular and they say it is raining. So il pleut. Manahil, repeat with me. Il pleut.
Il pleut.
Il pleut.
Il pleut.
D'accord. Très bien. Il pleut means it is raining. D'accord. Très bien. Quel temps fait-il? Il neige. So il neige means it's snowing. Basically, they express snowing using a verb which is neiger. So agar if you put R after this E, then it will become a verb. But we need to say it is snowing in a singular way. Then we can say il neige. It is snowing. For example, it is snowing in Murray right now. So on peut dire en français, il neige à Marie maintenant. Il neige à Marie maintenant. It is snowing at Marie now. Quel temps fait-il? Il gèle. So il gèle means it's freezing. It's minus temperature, it's freezing. Il gèle. Gel फ्रेंच में कहते हैं अगर इसको हम R को ऐड कर R लगाते हैं gelé हो जाएगा. Then this means to freeze something. So, il gèle means it is freezing. Il gel. So you have the same kind of picture, but I am going for the next picture because really difficult to memorize in the first class. Now we have everything is written with all the expressions, with all the pictures. Yes, sentences are given with the picture. And I want you to read one by one. Quel temps fait-il par Fatma? Tu peux lire Fatma. Douzièmement, Manaël, tu peux lire. Alors, Fatma, commence s'il te plaît. Quel temps fait-il? Fatma, tu peux lire. Quel temps fait-il? Tu peux me répondre. Can you reply me by reading the first sentence, please? Quel temps fait-il? Manahil, are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Manahil, please, can you answer my questions using the first line of answer, which is written in the blue one. Quel temps fait-il?
Il fait chaud. Il fait des soleils.
Well done. Il fait chaud, il fait du soleil. Très bien. Il fait froid, il fait mauvais.
Il fait mauvais.
So, okay, let me give you all the translation, and if you have camera, mobile, or you can take a picture of this slide because it has everything. Then afterward, I will be giving you the related work about the weather. So please take a snap of this slide. I give you 30 seconds. Okay, so for last time, I'm going to do this and I will be giving you everything. Just listen and observe. Il fait chaud. It is hot. Il fait chaud. It is hot. You can see. Yes, this one. Now, il fait du soleil. So it's quite normal when it is hot. So normally we have sun on the sky. So il fait du soleil, il fait chaud. They have the same sense. Il fait froid. It is cold. Il fait froid. It is cold. And when there is too much cold, so people say it is very bad weather. So that's why they say il fait mauvais. It is bad. It is bad weather. Il pleut. Il pleut. It is snow. It is raining. Il pleut aujourd'hui. आज बारिश हो रही है. Il pleut aujourd'hui beaucoup. आज बहुत बारिश हो रही है. Il pleut. It is raining. Il ne pleut pas aujourd'hui. It is not raining today. Il neige à Marie. It is snowing at Marie. Il neige beaucoup à Abbottabad. It is snowing too much at Abbottabad. Now the expression another time. Quel temps fait-il? What is the weather like? If it is hot, you can say il fait chaud. It is hot. Il fait du soleil. So I suppose that this is the repeated one. Now il fait gris. It is gray. Il fait gris. Once we have too much gray, clouds or it looks like that it's going to be rain very soon. So we can say il fait gris. Il y a des nuages. Il y a des nuages. There are clouds. Il fait beau. It is good. Il y a des orages. Sorry, il y a des orages. There is thunder or there is thunder. Il pleut. It is raining. Il neige. It is snowing. Il fait du brouillard. It is foggy. Il fait gris. Il y a des nuages. These are done. So I'm going to give you, voilà, cet exercice ici. So, je pense que c'est suffit pour aujourd'hui. Donc, après cette classe, je vais vous envoyer cette slide. Vous pouvez faire le devoir comme ça. Merci beaucoup. Au revoir.